The story of Medusa is a well-known myth from Greek mythology. Medusa was a monstrous creature with snakes for hair and a gaze that could turn people to stone. Her story is often associated with the hero Perseus. Here's a summary of the tale. Medusa was originally a beautiful mortal woman. According to some versions, she was a priestess of the goddess Athena. However, due to a series of unfortunate events, her fate took a dark turn. One day, Poseidon, the god of the sea, saw Medusa and desired her. They ended up in Athena's temple, where Poseidon seduced or raped Medusa, depending on the version of the myth. Athena, angered by the desecration of her temple, punished Medusa for this sacrilege. Athena transformed Medusa's beautiful hair into a writhing mass of venomous snakes and cursed her, making her appearance so hideous that anyone who looked directly at her would turn to stone. Medusa became a monster known as a Gorgon, with her two sisters, Steno and Euryale, who also had serpents for hair. Medusa, now a feared creature, was banished to a desolate island, located at the edge of the known world. This isolated location ensured that no one would accidentally stumble upon her and suffer the consequences of gazing upon her face. Years later, the hero Perseus embarked on a quest to slay Medusa. Guided by the gods Hermes and Athena, he obtained various magical artifacts, including a reflective bronze shield and a sickle-like sword. Perseus managed to locate Medusa's lair and approached her without looking directly at her. Using the reflective shield as a mirror, he watched her reflection and struck her with his sword, severing her head. From her blood, the winged horse Pegasus and the giant Chrysaor were born. The story of Medusa illustrates the power of the gods, the consequences of hubris, and the heroic feats of mortals in Greek mythology. The tale has been retold and depicted in various forms of art, literature, and popular culture over the centuries. The origin of Medusa, as depicted in Greek mythology, has different variations across ancient texts. Here are a couple of common interpretations. One version suggests that Medusa was born as one of three sisters known as the Gorgons. According to this account, Medusa and her sisters, Steno and Euryale, were daughters of the ancient sea deities Phorcys and Ceto. They were described as monstrous creatures with serpents for hair, bronze hands, and golden wings. Another version focuses on Medusa's individual origin. According to this tale, Medusa was once a beautiful woman, renowned for her incredible beauty. She caught the attention of the sea god Poseidon, who seduced or raped her in the temple of Athena. Athena, who was the patron goddess of the city of Athens and the guardian of sacred spaces, was furious at this defilement of her temple and cursed Medusa, transforming her into a hideous monster. In both versions, Medusa's appearance was altered, and her hair was transformed into venomous snakes. Additionally, she gained the ability to turn anyone who looked directly into her eyes to stone, becoming a feared and dangerous creature. It's important to note that Greek mythology often presents different versions of myths, and interpretations may vary among ancient sources. The story of Medusa has captivated audiences throughout history, exploring themes of transformation, beauty, and the consequences of divine punishment.